There's nowhere else to be but here, the K Rene Show with Zebo. There's nowhere else to be but here, the K Rene Show with Zebo.
What up, what up, what up? It's your favorite podcast host, the one that says all the shit you're afraid to say, K Rene. And welcome back to the K Rene Show live edition, honey. It is Saturday. It is 2:02. That's good though. It's good time. So I am your host, K Rene. I am missing one half of the K Rene Show today. I am missing Mr. Zebo Jones. He is out doing some other things, but he will be back with us next Saturday. But it's all good. You know, this is kind of like a little, like flashback to the past, like when I used to just do this shit by myself. And I am so amped today because I have a very special guest. And this guy, I'm just pushing all the way the fuck through. This guy had to critique me. I reached out to him. I talked to him when I started this podcast shit several years ago. And he gave me all of the brutally honest truth that I needed. So I am excited today, even though I don't have Zebo today, so we can cut up and do our regular shit. But this is like the guy behind everything driving right now for Baltimore City. When we're talking about the media scene, this is the guy you need to know. If you don't, you need to get familiar with him. And I am so amped to have him today. So let me introduce you all to Mr. JS1, the Supplier. What up?
Hey!
Hi. I don't have the board that make all the fucking bells and whistles. Zebo shit. He be like, I gotta give him the look like, hit the fucking hit the class.
I love that. Shout out to Zebo, man. Zebo is the bomb. I think he's such a good addition to the show. You know what I'm saying? Your energy level be on 10 with him. It's like y'all get extra ignorant. So shout out to him for bringing out that special. You know what I mean? That was lit.
Thank you so much. You know what? Every season I try to do something different. I try to bring something different, and I really had to sit on it and contemplate and really like chant and meditate and be like, come on, bitch, what you want to do now? So I was like, you need to play off of somebody, and you need that male figure right there with you. And I was like, all right. And I noticed his energy on his show, and I'm a fan of his show. So shout out to the Distance podcast. But I was like, I think we can do this. So yeah, he's been dope for like everything with this season, even down to the numbers, the downloads, the plays. So yeah, shout out to Zebo. But that dude is missing in action today. So it's about me and you, Jay.
Shout out to him. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for having me back on. It's so fly to be here. You know what I'm saying? Why is StreamYard on your joint? Like, why is that over there?
You know what? Because I was rushing.
Just go ahead on over to your branding section and just go ahead on, take it off. I don't need to be there.
Right. Yo, listen, I was right. There's a lot going on in this house, man. I'm telling you, you don't understand, but it's nuts. It's nuts. It's crazy, but I'm trying to do what I can. So, that's not what I want. There we go. Well, you know what? On your side, you're representing, so it's all good.
Try to represent as much as I can.
Yeah, there you go. So I had to look at your hat for a second, and I was like, that's a different Seattle Seahawks bird. Wait a minute. What's going on? Oh, that's not a bird.
No, this is old Joe Button merch from before Rory and Maul left. So like, yeah. This is like from their tour, the last tour when they came to Baltimore. I had tickets for me and somebody to go, and then that person backed out. So I called Jay Hill. I was like, yo, Jay Hill, like, this is not a date. This is not gay. I know that he loves the Joe Button podcast. I was like, look, I got an extra ticket. Do you want to go? And then he was just like, yeah, that's what's up. So he ended up going with me. I bought this. And what else did I buy? I bought him something and he lost it the same night. because I bought a T-shirt, but I couldn't fit it, and I was just like, "Well, here, you take it," and then he lost it same night. But shout out to him. That's my dog. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing him under the bus because it's fun.
Hey, you know the rapport that you have with them, so you're allowed to do that.
Facts. That's family, so it's all good.
Yes.
Next time I have to take you. You got to go with me.
What'd you say?
I said next time when Joe comes into town, you'll have to go with me.
Yo, I'm there. Listen, just let me know. You know, I'm like a business. I need at least 14 business days in advance to know so that I can line up either babysitting or if I know if it's my weekend to myself.
Gotcha.
Yes, I don't have the days I can just jump back in the streets when I feel like it. I got to be like a mother first. And then I'll be like, let me call somebody. Who can we call?
No, I completely understand. Like, let me not get in trouble. I will make sure to have my people call your people. We'll set appointments. We'll do everything accordingly. So, but I'm definitely anxiously waiting for it to happen. But go ahead. You were asking a question.
I was just asking, how's your day been today?
My day has been beautiful. Like every day, in this last, I guess, few months, has been beautiful. Getting up every day, and I seem to have found a purpose. And it honestly, I tell people all the time, I did not everything that's going on right now. I didn't see coming. I couldn't have told you 6 months ago that it was going to be like this. So like the award ceremony going so successfully, and then the group chat that we started, and now the classes, none of this was planned. So like for it to start going as well as it's going, and for people to be getting so much out of it, it's hugely beneficial. So like, you know what I mean? I'm immensely happy. And I am waking up like today. I had a coaching session at 12. So I had to sit down with a coach that's helping me with, being a better business person, being more focused and in alignment. And then like my nephew came right before that and cut my hair. So I got a haircut. I don't know why I'm wearing a hat with a haircut, but whatever. And then, I had an hour, and I just literally been watching YouTube videos, Tony Robbins videos and all this other stuff, because I knew I was going to tap in with you. Because if I had laid down, if I had laid down, I'd have been out. And you would have been texting and calling, and I wouldn't have been. So, yeah. And then tonight, I'm going to take over Bike Club 7-year anniversary, because we have 4 bikers in our media group chat. So they was like, yo, we got our party coming up. You coming? And I'm like, yeah, because they was at the award ceremony. So anybody that was at the award ceremony, I'm trying to whatever they got going on, let me show up and show appreciation. And I just want to give back what people have given to me. So thank you.
Damn, yo, before I move for bikers, like motorcycle bikers.
You are correct.
Okay, because when I say bikers, because I'm a part of the the bikes.
What's the
wait a minute, that was the Wicked Witch.
Yeah, I picked up on that part.
So I was like, what bike club? Because I didn't see it on Instagram, because you in the wrong bike section. Bitch, it's not them bikers.
Well, there is a what do they call it? It's a cycle people. There is a club, and I can tap you into them, and they are in Baltimore, and they go out every weekend, and they doing these long runs together and stuff like that. So there is a club for that, but I didn't know that's what you wanted to be a part of. I would have tapped you into them. So
listen, me and my cousin, we started our own club. So it's called STB. So we just waiting to get our jackets, and so we can just be out here. Yes.
What was that again? Repeat that one more time.
STB, Seattle to Baltimore. That's the name of the club.
I'm so done with you. I am so done with you. I was gonna be like, yo, let me join the club, but obviously not.
You can join.
I've never been to Seattle, so how can I be from Seattle to Baltimore club?
No. I'm from Seattle. He's from Baltimore. Seattle to Baltimore bike clubs, because it's combined. So we both are like the captains of this club.
Okay.
Did that. Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was a club purely for people that were transplants from San Diego to Baltimore. I honestly thought that's
San
what
Diego? No, you will not disrespect Seattle.
sorry, Seattle. See, I apologize. My brother lives in San Diego with his wife. I'm sorry. I got it mixed up. So
It's all good. They're still on the West Coast, so we still represent for them anyway. So it's all good. But yeah, no, Seattle to Baltimore. But we want to get it popping. We're just waiting for our other people to get out here with us. But other than that, moving right along, I wanted to basically shout you out. You're like Q-Tip from like Tribe Called Quest lately. Like you're on a world tour. Like you're on everybody's show. Like you're like
y'all are wrong. Yo, you and Marcus from Vibes, y'all stay. I'm getting roasted every now. Like, so you every night you on a different show, huh? And I'm like, nah. Like it just so happens to like. People have been talking like, all right, so site like you and I had talked about doing something a while ago, but everybody just so happened to start doing their stuff all at the same time. That's it. So now I'm just out here looking like I'm on a tour, and I'm just like, nah, man, it's just ain't nobody want to talk to me until now. Like all this time I've been available for years. Ain't nobody hitting my phone, my DMs. So I guess you know what I mean. But yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Like.
It's love. It's like you be like looking out on BET, like, is that Jay? Like, who's seen this show before? He on here tonight? Like, I love it. Right. I really feel as though it's your time. You need all of this, all this love that's coming to you to be on everybody's show, even though it was probably in the making in their minds to put it together. But the fact of showing how much you've done so far for this little industry that we got going on here in Maryland with the social media, you telling me that none of this shit was planned? The Discord, the you got the newsletter thing where people can advertise as like the magazine or something.
Yeah, entertainment book, right?
Yeah, like. It was just like you woke up overnight and it was just like, we got a mall, we got the store, it's at the shopping center. You want to come up, get on the call list. We over here. We selling tickets for that. It's just like, damn. And I'm loving all of it. Like, because it's really opening up. Like you said, my phone dings off with the people in the classes that you got, people doing the classes, sponsoring the classes, teaching the classes, moving people forward. And it's all the guidance that was needed. That's how you're supposed to move in Baltimore. Not that crab pot shit where you can help one another and basically network. That's networking. That's what is needed.
Yes, that group chat is essentially a networking joint 24 hours a day. Like I tell people all the time, people are like, oh, how did you do this? I'm like, everybody's in that group chat. Anybody that wants to connect with somebody, just go to the group chat, hit them up. Like, you know what I mean? Talk to them, have conversations. That's what it's all about. Like I tell people, stay in the group chat. Like I know people that sign up, they jump in and then they leave. And then like, they don't understand, like you'll sign up and leave, but mad people will start talking to you. And if you never go back in and see that they're talking to you and start interacting with you, missing out on opportunities to build bridges and to build connections with different people. And, to me, the group chat was kind of like, I needed a way because, okay, all right. So a little transparency. A lot of people hit me after the awards ceremony, and God bless Jay Hill, but goddamn Jay Hill at the same time. So during the award ceremony, he takes this moment to grab me by the arm and being like, yo, he's my mentor. And like, I so appreciated that, you know what I'm saying? Because first of all, we're friends. I don't look at any of my friends as above me, below me. You know, we homies. And I help people as much as I can. But for him to be like, yo, he's my mentor, and for him to admit that I had to realize that mentorship wasn't about numbers. It was about what that person could do for me and information. And that was probably because it's not like he called my phone and be like, yo, you know what? Yo, you really help me all the time. I mean, he always acknowledges me, but for him to take that moment, it touched my heart. But it also signaled to mad niggas, Jay needs to be my mentor. Like, so then like after the event is over, people's like, can you be my mentor? And I'm like, Yeah, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what to do. So then you got mad people DMing you and calling you. And I was like, I will literally go insane. You know, if I got all these people hitting me from different, I was like, I need a place where I can consolidate everything into one place.
Right.
And I started recognizing that, like Rene, like you've got certain experiences, you know, Jay Hill's got experiences. So instead of me trying to be the one mentor, I said we all need to mentor each other. Like we all need to share information. And I was like, well, what's the easiest way for me to do that? Let me drop everybody into one place. And then you know, we had multiple discussions about which platform we should use. Now that is where the strategy came in. It was once the idea came about, then we took time to, all right, should we use this service? Should we use that service? Should we start a Facebook group? Should we start an Instagram group? And then it was like, some people was like, well, I ain't on Instagram. Some people like, I ain't on Facebook. Well, some people's like, well, you know what I mean? I don't want to use this app. I want to use that app. So like when we kind of settled on Discord, I really specifically chose it because the whole music industry is moving towards that. You know, the streaming industry is moving because if people don't know, Discord integrates with YouTube.
Right.
Discord integrates into Patreon. Mm-hmm. Discord integrates into Twitch. Mm-hmm. So you literally have young people, older people that they tapped into Twitch. They're tapped into Discord because they're members of all these different groups. And even though Baltimore being the very technologically slow town, they didn't know that. So like once I'm like, yo, y'all need to get on Discord. A lot of people's like, what's Discord? Well, why you want me on here? Like, what's the purpose of this? But like once they start doing their research, they like, damn, I didn't know that it was like, I'm like, yeah, this is definitely this is where the industry is. We need to be there. So it was kind of like forcing people into the future that they weren't ready for. So, you know what I mean? Like those are the things. It was like even the decisions to go to Discord is about helping people progress, helping people move forward. Like, yo, you need to be tapped into this because this is where you can generate income. This is where you can find an audience. This is where you can learn how to cultivate that audience. And you know what I mean? So who says there should always be a K Rene group chat. Put it on Discord, like, you know what I mean? And let all of the people that love to talk about your episodes or people that want to be behind the scenes producers, you know, niggas that want to call you all the time and give you ideas. Instead of texting my phone, nigga, put it in the group chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't send me no more emails, man. I do those all day anyway. And that's
exactly.
So I'll be like, I don't want to talk right now today, you know, like let alone type. But Discord is also where I go for voiceover work. And
really
to submit like my voiceover demos, to find people that are looking for certain voiceovers. So even to use like Fiverr to look for stuff and then submit things, how people are branched out, like you said, on other platforms beyond the ones that we normally know, like Twitter, Facebook, you know, all of the regular schmegalers. But yeah, Discord, I've been down with that for like a couple months, but on the voiceover side of how people push stuff over there. But now how you put the media group over there, it was like, that was brilliant because of the fact that it opened up a new area, like you said, that people didn't even know anything about it. Like, does it cost anything? What I gotta do? What they need?
Right.
Like, okay, I'll try it. I'm gonna see what it's like. And then they're like, okay, everybody's streaming right over here, and it's and it's constant.
Right.
I'm seeing, like I said, I gotta mute it sometimes because they'll be like, ding. I'm like, all right, not a text for me. That's the Discord.
What it's doing is telling you need to get on the damn app. Okay. I'll be like, where were you at Friday night? Like they had a whole class on how to build a media kit. Like, what is going on?
What time was it?
It was 7 o'clock.
I was at work.
Oh, I keep forgetting about that. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm the one that gotta be like how you come in and you go back on demand. Like, I done missed the goddamn show. Let me go and watch it. I gotta scroll back through, like, what did they say? You know, and I gotta read the messages and try to start like where it started. Oh, I'm the creeper in the back. Like, I come back in like, okay.
I love that you're a creeper. I love that you're a creeper. So like what I've done is, and this is where some of the debate comes in, is like how to monetize. So like what I did is I took all of the audio recordings and now I'm doing video recordings and I put them behind a paywall. So it's like if you want to take advantage of some of the classes, we just started a Patreon. This is the first time I've said this publicly, but you know what I mean? If you were like on the Baltimore Media Coalition website, often you'll see that I updated it, but it's like a Patreon is set up with multiple levels. So like I'm going to be doing coaching classes. So there's a level for the coaching classes. And I'm going to say to y'all up front, it's going to be intense. I know it's $100 and I'm going to give you $500 worth of information. I promise you that. And I'm going to be on your ass. You know what I mean? Because I want people to make immediate progress. Right. So like, but I also have it as low as $10. So like what I'm doing is, and what we're moving towards is, we want everybody we're trying to generate income so that income be used to make the events better. Like, because if we had money now, I could book the venue for the award ceremony for next year. Right. You know what I'm saying? I want to get better trophies. Like I want to get some nice size, heavy, big joints. You know what I'm saying? But like people don't understand, them type of trophies cost $200-$300 a piece. Right. And when you're trying to give away 15, 18 awards, that's a lot of money, man. You talking about thousands of dollars. So that's where we're trying. That's where our movement is moving towards. In addition to, we want to get a building. We want to start doing classes physical. I want to be able to bring on some of these brilliant people. Like, man, some of these classes, like last night's class was Dem Chakras. Shout out to her. Phenomenal. Oh my God. She was so prepared. She had the slides. She had everything down. She had stuff to give everybody. You know what I mean? So it was like those type of people deserve to be cut a check. Hey man, like, you know, and we want to make sure those people are taken care of. So anyway, doing the subscription allows you to officially be a part of the coalition. Like that's your membership. So like
paying dues. Yeah,
you pay the dues, right? So with that gives you the ability to nominate. Mm-hmm. It gives you the ability to vote. You know what I mean? But I'm going to have certain trophies that are only going to be a part of the voting academy. Certain ones will be for the public. You know what I mean? Because I want to give the public their say. But we all got to, like, for the ones that take this seriously, there's got to be certain awards that are just, we nominate that person and then we decide on the winner. So in addition to that, of course, being able to have access to the events and then like, you know, VIP access to the award ceremony, stuff like that. So we've already kind of worked those details out. But it was just kind of like, all right, how do we get people to sign up? You know, how do we get people there? So like the classes, you know, the classes are free. I'm not going to make them not free. I'm gonna have certain classes like the ones we're doing now. These little hour-long classes, they're free. You learn a lot, I promise. But if you want the replay, you got to pay for it. Right. You know what I mean? The intensity.
Again.
Right. Sign up on the Patreon. Okay. And then if you want the intense individual coaching, right. Then, all right, I got different levels for that. So like, you know what I'm saying? You invest. And then we got some cool things that are going to be coming up. A lot of people want to do live events and some other stuff like that. So we'll have to figure out something. So like, you know what I mean? Y'all just got to be patient. But yeah, like a lot of this is me playing catch up. Like, you know what I mean? Just seeing the growth. I mean, like we're up to 65 members, something like that now. And it's only been a month.
You talking about with Discord?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't even think it's been a month yet, has it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It ain't been that long. Like we just been jamming. Like, you know what I mean? And people coming in, people DMing us, like requesting information and wanting to be a part of it. And I'm to be completely honest, and this is no disrespect to those that I've had to reject, but this is about media. So when people are like, yo, I'm a rapper, yo, I want to get, I can't do it, bro. Like I've got people hitting me all the time. They're like, yo, I want to be a part of it. I want to get more information, or I just want to take this particular class. And I'll be like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. Like, this is just for media. I'm like, I need to. And if you telling me you media, then show me your connection. I need to see what's going on. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but like, this is just for media. Like, we got to have our safe spaces.
Right.
You know what I mean? We need
for this. in general. This is
exactly
evolving, as you can see, and you know it, because you're like, you're like the Oz, like you're like the wizard, you're behind the scenes, because you're seeing it from everybody's platform. You're all on everybody's stuff. You're always supporting everybody. And I love that about it, because the fact that it's like, if not you, who? And again, we all can do it for each other. But the thing is, everybody's always changing. Everybody's always adding something. Look at how radio has changed. Look at how people got apps now. Shout out to Squirrel Live, Hooligan Express. That's my old mentor from radio. And I started in radio. You started in radio, right?
Yes, ma'am. Internet radio. Yeah. So I mean, we all have different backgrounds. We all start from different places. But like you said, because as technology evolves, right, as the market is being saturated by everybody wanting to get into it, I tell people all the time, what do you think is going to separate you from the person that just got up and bought a mic and jumped on StreamYard? I'm like, what's going to separate you? Like professionalism, knowledge, information, that go-getter mentality, that go-getter attitude. So it becomes important for these type of things. In addition to I tell people, the best way to combat the problems that we have in our city is education.
Right.
When people like, well, why is Baltimore the Wild Wild West or so ignorant? Like my homeboy said this a month ago, and he was like, Jay, why the fuck Baltimore's the Wild Wild West? You can't tame the Wild Wild West. Like, yo, it's gonna be crazy in Baltimore. Like, you crazy for even trying. And I said, it's funny because you use the term Wild Wild West. I said, guess what? The West Coast is not wild anymore. It's wild organized. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, and the thing that settled the West was infrastructure, education, opportunities, know what I mean? Giving people an opportunity. I'm like, Baltimore is the same way. You have a lot of people with a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm, but nobody's showing them how to do it.
Don't know where to direct it. Don't know where to put it. So until you have the knowledge of knowing how to, I can take this and disperse it here.
Right.
Now I done settled myself down in the sense that now I kind of actually, I like where all this is pretty much going. But you're right. Somebody has to take that initiative. And that's how, like I said, I commend you, because not just one, but this is the second year for the Baltimore Media Impact Awards. And I know you're doing, how do you even prepare to do this? Because it's all rigged, but I still want to know how do you prepare?
Like, yo, come on, man.
The rumor going around is rigged.
For real? Like, it wasn't just because of Anything Goes podcast. For real, did other people actually come to you and say that it was rigged?
No, I'm just teasing, Jay.
Oh, okay. I really want to address people when I'm like, because I was on Anything Goes podcast, and this is crazy. They recorded it a week before the awards, but didn't air it until my birthday. And for those that don't know, that was a month apart. So the first thing they said at the interview is like, yeah, yo, so this whole thing is fake. And I was just like, what? You know what I mean? They was like, yeah, yo, see, I just seen you. And they broke down the nomination video I put out. It was like, yeah, so in this part, you nominated this said, but then you shouted out this person. So I know you friends with them. So I know they're going to get the award. And the person that they were talking about did not receive any award that whole night. And I was just laughing. I was just like, so that's what you think? You think because I know somebody that they're going to get an award? And I was like, well, if by your logic, I should have had all the awards from the first year. It should have been like Aries Lounge, number one podcaster, JS1, you know what I mean? Podcast of the year, JS1, you know what I'm saying? Me crying and shit, I want to thank my family, He's like, I didn't know this was going to happen. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't happen the first year, and it definitely didn't happen this year. So, I mean, I just be trying to tell people, man, I just do whatever. The preparation for this is slim to none.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is thrown together last minute, but and I hate to say that.
In my imagination, I'm like, oh my God, he got weeks. Because remember, we were doing the game night together. I was whipping your ass in Uno.
You really were. And it was quite embarrassing. That she was just killing me as much as she was. But a lot of, I will say, I've I've been doing events for 20 years, and it's crazy when I think about it. Like, I've been literally I remember when I was 20 years old and I put together my first concert, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was successful. And I had a string of joints that didn't go well, and I've done open mics and this and that. So like, I've kind of got understanding of what needs to happen for an event. The recipe for what I define. I have a recipe in my head for what I define a successful event to be. And all I do is and once again, after 10 years of being in Baltimore scene, I have an immense Rolodex of friends and associates, whatever you want to call them. Right. When I do an event such as this, it's really just the biggest hurdle is the location.
Okay.
Once I get a location, everything else is downhill from there. Like, it is that is really my only hurdle. And then selling tickets, you know what I mean? Okay. And because in that type of event, ticket sales equals what I can do nice. And the thing people don't really understand when they complain about, ain't no decorations and you ain't do this. And I'll be like, yeah, did you pay for your ticket? Or did somebody give you a ticket? Or did you sneak in? But y'all want to complain, but y'all want to wait till the last minute to buy a ticket. Well, I need money to do this stuff. You didn't buy a vendor table. Like, you didn't, you know what I'm saying? And it'll be like, yo, y'all be wanting the world, but don't want to pay for nothing. And it's like, we broke even at I've never really made any money. And I'm being completely honest with you. Like, of all the tables sold and the bottles sold, and I do appreciate any person that pulled $1 out of their pocket to support this event. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because you're the direct reason. Not me. You guys that spent the money are the reason why that event happened. Exactly. I do not have the money right now. I am broke. I'm not funny broke, or I'm broke, but I got $100,000 in the bank. No, I'm broke. So like, when I do stuff like this, your money directly affects if people was if I put out 200 tickets for sale and I sold all 200 of those tickets, y'all see all type of streamers, y'all see fireworks, I'm being completely, I'd have gone nuts. But I only do with whatever I get the money to do it. So if I don't get, and that's the reason why and it's like, I have dreams and visions of crazy stuff that I want to do for this media. Like, I want to bring, like, I'm telling you right now, I want to bring Charlamagne the God to Baltimore and do a closed door. And I have connections to these people, but they're not coming for free.
No.
They want money. So, and that's why I be like, but for me to get to that level, I got to turn that. I got to get these guys to turn that corner. Same thing with right now. The other thing is I need to get more of you guys involved, not just subscribing to the group chat, but being in the group chat, talking to each other, sharing information. I don't care if you just take 30 minutes once or twice a week to just sit in the group chat and have a conversation with somebody. Like, it'll be you understanding how life-changing that stuff can be. Committing yourself to networking, committing yourself to bringing in new people that you don't know onto the platform, onto your platforms, and then going on to other people's platforms. It makes so much of a difference. So, or even committing yourself to the classes, committing yourself to being better than you were the year before. And that's one of the big things I do commend you about, is that you really committed yourself to upping it. Because if you look at K. Rene's show from 2 years ago, it's not the show you see right now.
Don't do it.
No, definitely do it. Go back and look at the old content.
Oh, I do. I do take those trips down memory lane, and I'll be like, damn.
And if you're a viewer, definitely take your butt down memory lane and go check out all of her content. And look, and then leave comments on everything. You be like, damn, I ain't know it looked like this, or like, this is so different. You know what I mean? Like, yo, please, more comments and likes and all of that, like, that helps her out immensely. But like, those are the things that are necessary to keep you. I was watching a Tony Robbins video an hour ago, and he said the reason why a lot of us feel depressed is because we don't see the progress. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, the key to not being depressed is progress. Like, you get up every day, you move forward, you doing things to make your life better, you evolving. I say when you're evolving and you moving forward and you seeing things change in a positive way for yourself, how are you gonna feel depressed? You're gonna be proud of yourself. You're gonna have it's gonna help your self-esteem, it helps your confidence, it helps, you know what I mean? Everything. So committing yourself every year or even every day to progress is so essential. So when I'm doing this group, it's all about what can I contribute to somebody's life so that they can see the progress. I want them to see 6 months from now, a year from now, yo, I don't even think the way I used to think. I'm not moving the way I used to move. Because we need more me's. And I'm not trying to say me as in I'm some great person, but we got to be more me's. I mean, we need more people that are about the community.
Right.
That are about evolution, that are about change, and they're trying to do it with the community, not necessarily trying to be the standout in the community. Exactly. You know, I don't need you to come down and be Superman and fix a problem temporarily and then just disappear. You know, I need you to get in here with us the same way I'm sacrificing. We all need to sacrifice to get in to make something better and build something better. So,
but you gotta, you know, the thing is, it starts, of course, with us, Jay. You gotta have that affirmation for one thing. Number two, you got to remember, this is not a microwave life where it's just going to be ready, set, done. And then we got 1 minute and then we good. We right where we need to be. But you got to remember to also celebrate those small wins too. And those small wins shows you the progress. So if you can continue to keep looking and moving forward, if this is what you're going to do, this is what you want to do, this is supposed to be your craft, you want to put the time into it, you're going to have to do just that. Before I start a season, I write episodes of what do I want to talk about. That's how I get started. That's why I have a break in between before the next season starts. Then you watch, damn it, wait till season 11. Wow, wait till season 11. It's going to be some crazy shit. I've already started lining the shit up, and I still got 8 more episodes left in this season. So what I'm saying is I'm already somewhere else. And I already know what I want to do. And so I'm already moving in that field of networking with them people to make that happen. But you can't just think that you're going to be this Instagram star real quick. You got a show. Anybody can get a show. It's like you can just go register a name for a business. But if you don't put the time in and that work and then reevaluate, where did I fuck up in this part? So then the next time, when I do it, I'm gonna step this part up, and then I'm gonna start bringing in, like you told me about the background on the slides with this shit. I didn't even know, even down to like the beginning where you was like, yo, it's just you doing this show by yourself. You're gonna have to bring your energy because you go up here, you come down here, you be right here, mid-range, and then we lose you. And then I'll be like, where the fuck you go? So, you know, to keep that energy, and from that conversation we had, I didn't even really know you. I just hit you up in the DM. Like, this dude seems kind of popular and people know his ass. Let me ask him something real quick. It was like, hey.
Is that what you were thinking before you DM me?
I was like, hey, take this link I'm sending, okay? I need you to listen. And I need your critique. I need you to tell me what's going on. And you was very brutally honest with me. And I didn't get mad. I was like, okay, I heard what you said. I heard what you heard. And I was like, okay, I got it. When they talk to us about radio, going to school for radio, opening the mic, you got that one person you're talking to. And you got to keep that conversation energy right there down to until the show is over. So I had to tweak the radio in with the podcasting. And then I was like, you're going to have to combine. And that's why my show is weird. It's a little different because I have this format shit going on because, again, it was just me. So then turning the page to this season where I have now my special guest host, which is Zebo, we get to play off more of the topic, but then all the other current shit that's going on too, to have that dynamic. So I appreciate that. And the small win to just be not nominated for one, but 2 categories in this last show. I wasn't in none of the categories the first run because our show was new that I had. Yeah, because remember I had Thunderous Altercations with WPV Media.
Got you. Yep.
Started. Yeah, we came to, again, support. So we was in the building and again, network and vibe with other people and other shows. But this go around, it was cool. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who the hell read my name, but they butchered it twice out there. I felt like Birdman. I was like, you got to put some respect on my name. Like, I was like, well, what is the card? He was like, Rene, Krenata, Samakadita Manana. I was like, it is Rene. A split and it's just show after that. Your mom sit with that clenched mouth, like, get your ass in the store. I was like,
exactly. He was like, yo, when I heard him mess up the name, I was like, it's K-Rene, nigga, it's K-Rene. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I get it, man. I get it. I apologize. I will. There's so many things I got to work on for that award ceremony, but and definitely the presenters are one of them. So yeah.
Okay. But you know what? It's cool. I got over it. Virgo was hot minute. I was like, I ain't gonna win, but goddamn, it's K. But it was cool. It was cool though. But I do, like I said, I appreciate how you're giving back to us. And I think it should be reciprocated so we can give it back to you. For us to be able to play our parts in our position, like you said, with this Discord platform that you got going on right now, we all can actually eat if we just remember what the biggest picture is right now in this type of industry right here.
Right. And like bringing in, like, I feel like the biggest way, I mean, I can name 1,000 things that people could do to give back, but the biggest thing is just, don't take it for granted. You know what I mean? Like, because it's easy for us to start forgetting and going back to what we doing, and then niggas is not in the group chat no more.
Right.
Niggas not gonna come to the classes. Like, you know what I mean? So like I can do the best I can to try to move classes and stuff around, but people gotta show up, bro. Like, and that's the thing. And that's the other thing, like, yeah, like signing up for the Patreon is definitely a thing that can happen. Like, and then even people digging in, like that's the biggest thing I would say. Dig into improving your platform. That's the biggest thing you could do. Like I was on the phone with station owner, and he really ripped me a new one for like an hour, and I was just trying to get him to get on the Discord, but he was just like, yo, you know what I'm saying, the problem with Baltimore is y'all don't work together, and you know what I'm saying, it's every man for themselves, and and I'm just listening to him. I'm like, okay, well, that's the reason why we started the group chat, and there are good people in there, and he's just like, yeah, but it ain't enough. And then he started calling out people, and well, if you say you know these people, they should be supporting you, and this person should be doing this and that person. And I was just like, brother, everything I hear you say is right, but we need to start from a place of love, and we have to set the example. So as much as we want to try to point the finger at what somebody else is not doing, let's focus on what we supposed to be doing first. And then I'm like, yo, you just come in. I said, the biggest thing you can do is come in and be a part of it and show people that you support it.
Right.
Because maybe that might be the catalyst to get the next person to come on. You know, and then the next thing is, don't keep it to yourself and be like, yo, I'm a part of the Illuminati. Nah, nigga, like if you see somebody else in the media and going like, bro, like, are you on the Discord? Or you not? Well, let me tell you about it, and let me tell you what it's doing for me. And like, yo, as a matter of fact, here, let me send you this link right now. Tap in and like, yo, just come and be a part of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then just be like, yo, the next thing is to dispel because as much as it's funny for us, for people to feel like when we say like it's rigged or whatever, there are a lot of people that take it very seriously. And I try to be very careful, that's why I said I want to address people, not in a negative way. Like, I don't want to attack people, but I want people to understand, like, bro, like, if you want to see the numbers, I will show you the numbers. Like,
this is the record straight, but basically, again, and not to cut you off, but it's all based on all the participants that actually went in and voted for you.
Right.
That's the thing. I mean, it's kind of like, pulling the popularity card in a sense, but it's all about, well, who's backing you?
Exactly.
I have to come into, and to be honest, even down to the fact that you can push and be like telling your friends, your family, whatever, log on, vote, send this, hit me, shout it out, put it up there, vote for me, whatever. And anybody can be like, I did. And not necessarily mean that they fucking did, so. You know what I mean?
Right. That's a fact.
Who you get mad at now, Scooby-Doo? Like,
I get cursed out on a regular. I didn't know about it because you didn't tell me. And I'm like, I don't even know who you are. I just met you, like, in the DMs yesterday, like, you know what I mean? Or people, you got to do a better job, or y'all got to get this, and this is like, man, I'm like, it is so easy for people to push off responsibility instead of, like, when I began the journey of being a media personality, I felt like it was my responsibility to find people. It's my responsibility to understand. It's my responsibility to connect. It's my responsibility to network. If I find something about, like if I had found out about an award ceremony and I hadn't been a part of it, I don't go, it's their fault they didn't find me and invite me. You know what I mean? I would be like, damn, I gotta do what I need to do to raise my weight so that people know that I'm here, so that they'll bring me into something. Like I never took that attitude, but there are a lot of people, like somebody, when I put out the survey, that, hey, if you are a media personality or a media platform, if you're watching this right now, please go to baltimoremedia.co right now. And we have a survey on the website that you can fill out. It'll be a big help. It's free. It just takes a few minutes, okay, to tell me about your experience at the award ceremony, to tell me about your experience with the Discord, tell me about the experience with so that we can better serve. Okay. Right. I had somebody reply to the survey and said, I was like, what can we do better? They was like, can I send them a personal invite for the award ceremony? That is interesting. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I need to get better next year, is to personally invite you to this award ceremony. Now, like, I could in the
mail or like, you know, like we on Bridgerton and they serve it on a platter and be like, here's your invites, madam.
I have no idea, because I don't put, I didn't require people to put their names or email addresses attached to their surveys. But like, to me, I was like, I DM, like if I was to open up the Baltimore Media Coalition DMs, I've DM'd anybody. I be DMing everybody, bro. And every step of the way, I'm trying to DM you so that to keep people informed. Right. But it still comes down to, it's not like I don't post about it, and it's not like other people don't post about it. But the point I'm making is
algorithm. You missed it. Okay. Just spin it around again. It's coming. Refresh the page.
Yeah, or check back on the page. Like if you see something going on, like there's 1,000 ways you can even turn on notifications for the Baltimore Media Coalition if you really wanted that bad. Like,
or you could be a creeper like me and just go over to everybody's page.
That's a fact. Or you can just join the Discord so that way you'll never be behind the 8 ball ever again. Like,
like, oh, okay, I caught it off of such and such. Like, yeah, because like, I run it down at the bottom. I was like advertising it, but whatever.
So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the point I'm making is that people they have unrealistic expectations that they wouldn't even put on themselves. Like they wouldn't even require themselves to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. But that just comes along with the job, and it comes along with just growing as an organization. And I am excited to see where things are going. I'm hoping that K Rene will allow me to do some coaching for her. You know, let's get you, because I can see, you know me, I got big visions for you and where you could go with your show. You know what I'm saying?
I know, and we can definitely.
I be on you. I be like, yo, we could do this, you could do that, and then now that you on StreamYard, there's so much you could do. It's a world of features and options and things you can do. I just want to see.
I'm here for it, Jay. You know I'm here for it because here's the thing. I'm good enough to be basically tech savvy to where I'll play around with things, and like how you told me the video shoot editing.
Video editing, right? You getting good as shit with it too.
Thank you very much. But yeah, I mean, I have to keep playing and playing and playing. And so when you was telling me even about the ticker and the branding in the back, and I was like, I didn't see that shit, and then I'm paying for this. Wait a minute, where is it? So yeah, and I'm like I said, I'm here for it. My thing is just, I'm not very tech savvy, so I don't know how to kind of trigger in to get to certain things. But I'm like a very fast learner. So once you show me things or we had that conversation about I'm here for it. So I would definitely do a one-on-one with you. I'm saying that right here, right now, on the K Rene show.
And it's not one-on-one one time. It's about doing one meeting a week. It's like all right, so it's two classes in a group per month, and then there's 2 individual meetings per month. So technically you're doing one thing a week, and then it's for like it's for like 6 months straight. So like, and then like and it's so crazy because every month is a top-down assessment. Like every month I'm like, all right, where were you last month? Where are you this month? What did we get right? What did we get wrong? Right. And what do we need to improve? Like I'm in that, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely on top because it's just what we'll do is we'll take in information and then we'll release it because we go back because we have a tendency to be close to our comfort zone and then our bad habits. So you'll start a new habit and then you'll release it and then you'll go back to the other bad habits instead of focusing on the things that need to be done. So like, you know what I mean? Having that once again, I can't use the term mentorship, but the coaching it's so essential to like getting you to get into becoming the person that you meant to be. Like, you know what I mean? So, and like, you're somebody, the reason why I'm on you, and you know this, I've told you this in private, but I'm gonna say it publicly, like your commitment and your drive is not normal. Like you ain't a normal person. Like people ain't a normal. You are not a normal person. You are a committed person. You stay on top of what you do. You've been bringing that energy. You've been trying different things. And those are the key things that you need for somebody that's going to be successful. You've got to be personally driven. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that only thing you need is those little tweaks to bring that world flood in, and then you'll be able to handle stuff that a lot of people can't handle. A lot of people are not used to, man, I gotta do this again. I'm so tired. And it's like, nah, you people like you and me, we thrive off of this, bro. Like, all right, we're gonna make this happen. Like, we're gonna get it done. Then we're gonna keep trying new things. We're going to keep bringing up. And that's the tough. Those are the essential elements of super success. You know what I mean? It's just those small things that we kind of gloss over because we so worried about getting the job done. Right. We got to take those steps back every now and then and go, all right, it's all about the details. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me go ahead and get the little better camera. All right, well, let me go ahead and get my hair done again. Let me go ahead and, you know what I mean?
Today.
Oh, you looking good. You looking good. I'm just waiting for you to not be lesbian anymore. I was hoping that you was gonna cross back over, and I was like, oh, let's go out to dinner.
But like, you want me to be like a no label type chick at all? Like, look, everything goes.
Is that what they call it? Oh my god. Oh snap! He's like, yo, are you a no label? I thought it was just bisexual, but yeah, you just said a no label.
They're like pansexual, trans. If you here for the party, we are setting up the decorations. That's like a no label. We take them all. You see like the little sign on the cash register. We got MasterCard, Visa, Discovery. We swipe all that shit. That's
all that shit. Well, I wasn't trying to change your distinction. I just find you very attractive, and you know, why would you not want to go out and, you know what I mean, grab on your booty or something? So like, why not? So you can keep whatever sign you need to represent, you know what I mean, as long as I can late night creep, you know what I'm saying, and take you out to dinner every now and then. What's wrong with that? Shouldn't be nothing wrong with that.
I love it. Thank you.
My pleasure. But yeah, back to the business. Like, man, like, you know, I just want to see, once again, I just want to see us grow. I want to see us take it to another place. And you know what I mean? And like, those are the things that honestly make me the most happy. Like I get as much satisfaction out of seeing Jay Hill win as I do see myself win. Actually, I don't even like it when I win too much. I hate to say this, but like, it's a weird feeling when I win because I always be like, man, what's going to come behind this that's negative? You know what I'm saying? Like, or are people going to think I'm different because I won or something went well? Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, after being in a really winning space for a few years, it was definitely it was uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So like, but when I see like my friends win and whatever, it feels so great. You know what I'm saying? Because I see how hard they work. And like, I appreciate what they do. And it's just like, bro, I see your work and it just means everything to me. So like, even when I see Raven and all them, and I'm like, I know the sleepless nights. I know the sacrifices. I know the time that they put in. And just because they putting them pictures on social media, that don't mean nothing, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with the energy that they are putting, that determination, that all of that. So,
right. The prep work behind the scenes, like I said, and you know, using my crazy ass analogies, but it's kind of like the Wizard of Oz. Like, you just don't know, like, to make that whole goddamn town work and flow and be emerald and green and everybody is ha 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 and hoeing and around, not hoeing, but you know what I mean? Like, just being being like out there, like, you know, it's just the same. Like, somebody brought up to me before about relationships. Like, what if people took relationship pictures when they was arguing and there was a disagreement? Like, they're gonna broadcast that shit. They're gonna show you within the win. But you're not going to see that struggle work like, yo, it's stressful back here. Like, you know, like, it's a lot to do.
I be wanting to put my relationship arguments on like live or whatever, but I never really felt like I met a mate that could handle that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be, but I hear everything you saying. Like, but yeah, people don't show the struggle. And let me make a clear a statement. Like, I said earlier, I didn't plan a lot for these awards. To be clear, after doing something for 20 years, I've become very proficient at it. Right. So things like me and like fame, it's a weird symbiotic relationship that we have.
Fame. He's an Aries too, though, so that's the thing. Like, y'all got so that. Like,
we'll get on the phone, drinking and talking, and it'll be like ideas are flowing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I can come throw something at him. He'll be like, "Nah, that ain't gonna work," and I'll be like, "All right, what about this?" And then I ain't gonna work. All right, what about this? All right, okay, and then we'll take the idea and we build it. So like, I have this kind of incubation, this constant incubation, and then you guys also got to remember throughout the year we'll be talking about different things. Like, what do you think about this for next year? Yeah, all right. And I might put a note down and I'll leave it. And then like, all right, what you think? Oh, we need to do that next year. All right, write that down, leave that. And then it's like, come time to execute, we've kind of already circled the wagons the whole year. You know what I'm saying? Right. You've already come up with stuff. And once again, when it's like, once you get the location, it's just execution. Like, let's do this, let's do that, let's drop this, let's drop that. But like, give you a prime example. Like, we should have had a website for the awards, but I didn't do the website until the event was over.
Okay.
So like, I built the Baltimore Media Coalition website again because I had one from years before and it got hacked and I had to shut it down. But like, when I rebuilt it, it was so special in that moment. And it really touched me because we sat, like, after I spent like 2 days building the site. And then when I'm going back looking and I'm like, yo, we've done so much. Like, right. Oh my God. Like, until you put everything in one place and you looking at it and you're going.
And actually see, like, that's that expansion. That's what you want to see. That's what everybody wants to see.
Yeah.
Like I said, you know, like we was talking about the past shows, whatever. Yeah, it's in all jokes and fun. Like, I don't listen, but no, definitely, like you said, yeah, check that shit out, because to see that shit to like now this shit, you be like, yo, I'm gonna sit here and fucking cry, like, you know, like I am, and that's
I definitely
what you need as that push to be like, yo, see, I'm doing what I need to do.
Yeah, and then even on top of that, like, you had the actual awards. The two of them that we did, but then people don't remember we did all of those media pool meetings, and then it's like President Davo, and then Sneaky T, and I forgot. I forgot we brought out Sneaky T. Like, oh, now I don't get, Sneaky T don't come out for nobody. You know what I'm saying? But my mentor kind of plugged me in, and he, you know what I'm saying, he made that possible. And it was like a bunch of different stuff. And I mean, I'm not trying to slight Sneaky, but I appreciate her for that. But like, there was so many people, like, you know what I mean? And then we actually had Detronada set up to come from one of them, but I think we ended up not doing the event. But I mean, we done so much, you know what I mean? Even with the pictures and the videos. So like, when I'm building a website, a lot of times, if anybody knows, when you build anything, what do I put on this motherfucker? I did not have that problem. I was like, I don't have enough space. Right. Like, we're building pages on pages on pages. And I'm like, yo, we need a page for this. I forgot that we did this. Like, and then even it's like, God, like, you really start looking back. Now, mind you, this is where I'm going to be a little arrogant. This is what I just did within the last 3-4 years. And it's only been that because of the pandemic was 2 of those years.
Right.
But just imagine the 15 years I've been doing VVC radio, which is the 15 years I've been doing Aries Lounge. When I tell people I have 1,000 recorded episodes, like 1,000, over 1,000, honestly. And it's just like, where do I put that Like literally, I'm like me and my team have sat down so many times. Like, how do we put all of these episodes online?
Right.
It's going to take forever to get all this stuff like that. Like, even trying to get people to understand the depth of doing something for 15 years. So, like, we didn't really celebrate, but my 15-year anniversary just happened in March, and we wanted to do it. Thank you, I appreciate that, and I haven't spoken one word about it. And the biggest thing I got frustrated on, I was like, the only way I could feel like I could really encapsulate 15 years of doing something is if we did a museum. And that was something that we were talking about. We were going to do like a little Aries Lounge museum. And it was going to be a fully immersive experience because I wanted people to walk into a room and understand like pictures, videos, episodes, like funny moments, great interviews. Like when we wrote down, all right, I got over 150 celebrity interviews. That ain't got nothing to do with the homies that might have just pulled up. Literally hundreds. Like, okay, these special moments, all of these moments, these different people from Yellow Wolf to Bone Crusher to this person to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, like people never really thought about that. But because if and I'm going to tell you this, and this is for anybody that's a creator, if you don't celebrate your work, who do you expect is going to do that?
Nobody.
You got to celebrate your work.
Yeah, you do.
You have to treat your work like it's valuable. Yes. If you go and do stuff and you just go like, all right, that was that. Guess what? Everybody gonna be like, all right, well, that was that. You know what I mean? So that was another thing. It was like, I need to continue to celebrate what I've done. You know what I mean? And that's another reason why I built the website for the Baltimore Media Coalition is because, you know, I want people to be able to go back to 2019 and I put all of the winners. I listed all the winners in their categories. I put pictures of them up. You know what I'm saying? All of the platforms. I put all of the pictures up. I put all of the video clips up, all of the social media clips. I put all of that on because I want people to spend some time and go, damn, it was 300 some people in there.
Right.
Damn, like he really brought the city out. All these speakers, these different people, like, you know what I mean? And then, all right, let's go to 2022. Damn, he did it again. 200 some odd people in the pandemic. Oh, damn. They did this media pool and they brought out people like all of the education. So like, yeah, I want people to understand the work that we put in. And this ain't no fly by night. You know, I'm not just some dude that's trying to, you know, hustle you for some bread. Like, no, this is what we really do. We really do this shit.
Right. And we've been doing this again.
We've been doing it. You know what I mean? And then we ain't even talking about my third life. Let's talk about that. I mean, we can talk about my music life when I did that for 10 years. Like, we ain't got into that, which I actually had plans on doing some stuff with that, but I kind of put it all aside. I'm like, but yeah, I don't even be talking about it. I just be working.
I swear to God. Of where you know what your strong area is for what you say you can get back to, which is the music, which you can use that later to incorporate that with this and then put it all together. The media pools, I remember you used to do those. I didn't get a chance to make it to those because I was working. These damn driving school classes, man. I'm like, yo, if I don't put in like vacation time ahead of time, we already got the whole year scheduled out. Like, damn, and I'm the only teacher. I'm the only teacher.
That's crazy.
So, yes, man. So you like, damn near don't get sick. You be like, just don't turn the video on, but still try to talk to them. Huh? We don't got no backup. There ain't no substitute. Like, it is me. I had people come to the class years ago and they was like, they had to come back because they lost their license. They had to come back driving school. They was like, you still teach, Miss Kelly? Like, you back? Like, fucking, what the hell? Like, you don't own the school now? Like, nah. I mean,
you could just start your own school at this point. Like,
yeah, I could, but look, I got 9 years left at my job and I can retire.
Oh, snap.
So, yeah, that's how
hot cougar with money, ladies and gentlemen. Get you a hot cougar with a pension right now. Slide into her DMs and show her what's good. Send her those vag pics right now.
Let me but I'm just saying, like, you know, for me, and there's so many things, and I told myself I made a promise this year. I'm gonna be at more things. I have to, even to my friends, you know, that be like, yo, you gotta go out. Like, I'm like, well, you come watch the kid, okay? If I can come out, but some of the things that I want to come out for, it's too early. I can't get out. So
Right.
some things that do pop up as far as like, you know, in the evenings, weekends, especially, you know, if I can arrange things ahead of time, I definitely can come out. But that's the goal plan. When it gets to the point where this season's over, I will be out at many more events because I'm already planning so that I can be there, because I do need to be there. If I'm going to keep on pushing in this, I have to be out. I have to be seen. I have to be talking to people, you know. But I like I said, the Discord is going to be that helpful kind of stepping stone for me, because of being able to start within the network and of talking to people just in those, like you said, those group chats. Even if I can't make it to all the classes.
Right. Even if you was just down to like jump in the group chat in the morning and just be like, yo, who want to do an interview or who want to come on my show? And then tap back in a few hours later and see all of the responses. Like I'm telling you, like, it's just that simple. Like, I'm not the only person that's on a podcast tour right now. There's a bunch of dudes that's like got 5 and 6 interviews lined up back to back. And all I do is watch them on the timeline. Like, yo, do your thing. That's what you're supposed to do. So I will commit myself to making sure that, so what time are you free at night? We think is a good time for you?
I mean, for me, technically, we talking about that Monday through Friday time frame at night.
Yeah.
I could be free about 8:30.
Oh, all right. So like I set something up at 9. I'll just start shifting the classes to like around 9 o'clock. The only reason why I didn't do them at 9 is because I know people be having radio shows and stuff or podcast recordings. So I was trying to do it earlier. Plus I'm on my old man. So like if I start something at 9, that cuts into my bedtime. I like to be in bed like about 10:30, 11. So like, but no, I don't got no problem doing something a little bit later. If it gives you some squeeze in time, you can come in and tap in. That's
and
nothing.
Weekends are good for me because I don't work on the weekends. I mean, I do my show here at 2:00, but weekends are good. And, you know, also keeping as far as in the respect of the people that's dealing with these classes, who the hell said that they might not want to teach or do something at that time frame at night because they got other stuff to do.
All right, that's a fact. But like you missed the live streaming joint with Plain as Jane. That was last weekend. She did one it was Sunday at 7 o'clock. You missed that one. Yeah. 7 p.m. Fire. Like she went ham on that joint. She went super ham. I know I DM'd you and a bunch of people, and I was like, I guess y'all be putting y'all phones down. It's like, man, fuck the internet. Which I be respecting niggas for doing. I can't. I feel like my relationship to the internet is different from the young generation. Like, I can be connected to the internet and not be... Like, people don't be understanding. They be like, you ain't see my timeline? Like, no, I didn't. Like, I'll just double tap. Like, I'll see somebody comment. I'll be like, yo, you my nigga. So, like, if you one of those people I just rock with, I might just double tap and throw some fire emojis. I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm just be like, yo, what's up, my nigga?
Jay was here.
That's it. I just want you to know I love you. There you go. Help your numbers. Let me help your numbers real quick. Boop, boop. Like, I practice what I preach. I don't tell somebody to do something that I ain't willing to do myself. So, like, that doesn't mean I know doing it.
Podcast Pappy dropped some things over here, like little treats and trinkets.
Hey, little treats and trinkets. I'm taking this clip and I'm putting this on social media. Yeah.
Okay.
The podcast Pappy is dropping little blessings off to everybody. Yeah.
Treats and trinkets.
Treats and trinkets, man. Yo, let me ask you a question. Completely off the serious note. How do you feel about DM hopping for dating? Like, you know what I mean? Are you like, have you ever been on Instagram and been like, yo, let me shoot my shot and see how that turns out? Have you ever done that, or has somebody ever done that to you in a serious way?
Yeah, like I tried that before, and that was just like, okay, that didn't work out real good there. So
hey, no. Give me details. What do you mean it didn't work out?
Like they didn't respond. That's why it didn't.
Oh.
Yeah. So and it'd be like and it's interesting because it's kind of like you can feel a vibe from people, like they might want to actually say something, or vice versa. Like, I think I should say something, because you might feel that vibe, and then you be like, fuck it. aliens are coming soon, so we might as well just get this shit together because we're gonna have a different world. So let's see if we can make it work, for the transition comes, but yeah, but nobody has sent me anything recently, and I mean in a minute, and I think because I honestly think I have like a kind of intimidating personality. I don't seem like I'm very approachable.
What you mean?
Like, I think people might think like, she's kind of like a bitch, like, I don't know if she's gonna, seriously.
You've never given off that energy ever.
I feel like because of, even down to how I talk, I'm not a Baltimore person. And I think I sometimes
that should work. That should work for you. That should work it should work in your favor for real.
Yeah, you would think so, but I think it's again because you can't read me. I think it's sometimes a little hard where people really just be like, I'm just going to fall back and not. She would have to come to me first. I can't say, I wouldn't feel comfortable to say anything to her.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
So do you feel like, all right, so with that being said, have you done something different to make yourself more inviting to potential suitors? And that's what I'm saying. You're gunning for women. You're not gunning for guys. Because if you was gunning for guys, all you gotta do is show some leg, half a titty. Like they be on it. But I don't know how you would market to a woman for real. Like, because I don't know how to market to a woman. So like, somebody needs to teach a class on that. Somebody needs to start a podcast as a man, how to market to women, and that way I can subscribe and tap in on a regular basis. Go ahead.
Yeah. See, for me, especially and I'm just saying women, not even down to men. Like, I think for my social media page, I don't think put anything to make you want to like say anything. And I think sometimes I post a lot of Virgo shit, and I don't think a lot of people like Virgos because they probably had a bad experience. Yes. And we've been labeled crazy. And thanks to Jada, she really got us looking really kind of fucking crazy. So now that's just toxic.
We have to work on you because number one, yes, because people don't think that Virgos are crazy. Stop.
Trust me.
You're unapproachable. We don't think that. Now, what I will agree with is that both of your pages are geared more towards the show and less towards you being, between you playing up your best traits and downplaying your bad traits. So like I would say, you need to just stop. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something. Stop putting filters on your goddamn photos. I hate filters.
I don't put filters on my photos.
Always be hazy photos. I was on these hazy photos. But like, yeah, man, like, oh no, I don't think you do it much. But yeah, maybe you just need to put out, I don't know, maybe you just need to be like, I'm single and loving it. But put that.
I don't put filters. I don't like filters on pictures, even to the point where they be having like little starry crowns and shit.
Yeah.
I don't like those pictures. That bothers me to see that on people's pages, especially that's my age. I'd be like, stop that shit. My sister does it. She's 50. Like, don't put that shit on there. Leave that shit alone. But you know what? Another thing is too, Jay, and to be honest with you, it's a thing about hair too. A lot of times I'm working out, so I'm natural. I'm naturally curly. So with my workout.
But you look gorgeous. Your natural hair is perfect. What are you talking about?
For some people, they don't like, somebody told me at the show, you clean up well. That's in the sun.
Yeah, I need you to stop. You clean up well. That's when you knock a nigga in the face. That's when
I'm serious.
I'm not saying this was I'm not trying to say this was filtered. I was like, this is cute. But this is also on this is mom vibes. You got to give hot dater. I'm single. I'm hot. Come get me. Come on. We got to do something. We got to put you in a little something.
In my defense, let me tell you why both pages are kind of like mirroring each other. Because remember when my shit kept getting shut the fuck down?
Right.
I had to push everything on. That was my personal page where I have like the 1,000 and something freaking. I was putting more of my personal stuff over there. I had to start shifting my media stuff over there because I kept getting shut down on the media page every time I would post. So then I was like, damn. And I didn't want to do that. but then I started getting away from posting personal pictures. That's what happened too. So I never shifted back to just keep everything on the media side now. I think you're good to go. And then you can put your hot shit mom vibe on the other page.
Let's do it. Come on now, put them legs out there. Let them see them legs. Let them see them legs. That's all. Because I feel like women just like to look at stuff, man. So when you give them something to look at, and you know, just put those gentle nudges of "I'm single out here. I'm single and ready to mingle."
And I think I do that in the fact, or like how I post stuff, like with the meaning of things, like the little Virgo quotes or something like that. Like, you know, waiting on my person. The fuck? The time that they coming.
Oh my God! I just got a great idea, and you and I are gonna do this together.
Okay.
We're gonna go on live on Instagram Live once a week.
Okay.
And we're gonna do a single show for dating. We're gonna just try to connect niggas together, and we trying to get ourselves connected. I think we should just do that. Like once a week, let's just get on live and just be like, and we just gonna talk about relationships and be like, we single. And we trying to get the fuck out of here. Like we just don't want to be here no more. We give up. And like when people tune in, are you single? What you doing? Hey, let's put you on and what you like, what you need. Let's see if we can. I feel like we just need to start a movement of let's get everybody hooked up. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's get that shit popping before summer. Get fucking popping.
Oh, even that's what I'm saying. Get it popping for the summer. Like yo. Yes. Get niggas connected, or we can just have a big orgy, one or the other. I don't know. We'll just make something happen. Like
I had the basement space you said the last time. I just need to get the pillows, and I never invested in the pillows. So
I will throw some money in it. I will help you get some pillows. Like we'll get you some K Rene pillows with the joint. We gonna get that going. You know what I'm saying, with some breasts. You know what I mean? But yeah. Definitely feel like I want to. I've been trying to find something to do on live that didn't feel forced or it didn't feel contrived. Like, all right, he's clearly trying to get our attention. But like if we just got on live like once a week and just started clowning and talking about relationships and being single and it being sucky.
I'm here for it.
I want to do that. And all right, what day works best? Let's work this out right now. So what day works best for you that we can get on live and just talk about being single and it sucking?
Okay, so what time are we talking about?
Obviously, it has to be after 8:30 when you get home from work. So, we got that part.
We're not doing it on Fridays because Friday is like everybody's already in the fuck streets.
Yeah, everybody hoeing on Friday, so that's not a good time.
Everybody got their hoe together for Friday, so
right.
Already done. So we need like a hump day. Fuck that. Wednesday hump day.
There you go. I'm with it.
For the weekend, you can maybe fucking get a fucking date before Friday.
Yeah, because you can meet somebody Wednesday night. Y'all get another day to talk, and then you can go out Friday. Exactly. And then they got to report back on the next Wednesday. All right, how did it go? Was it lit? All right, was it cool? Was it not cool? All right, cool. All right. Let's what's up. I like that. I like that idea.
Yes, right. It wasn't a 2 and 2. It was a fuck you. Okay, got it.
Right. And then they can come back and talk about, well, this is the reason why I ain't like you if they want to come back. And then I can be like, I don't like you because you just suck. You know what I mean? So that would be so great. I love that. All right. So this Wednesday, starting this Wednesday, our new IG live show, Being Single Sucks, goes live. So make sure y'all tap in. And I'm dead serious about this. I'm not playing with you.
Serious too.
9:00 Wednesday. Yeah, definitely. Put it and then add me to the calendar and boom, we're gonna do this from now on. I love it. IG live. Being Single Sucks.
9 p.m.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. See? I love this.
I'm in it. We in it.
We trying not to be single no more. Like if y'all tap in, understand we don't want to be here.
We don't like it here.
We don't like it here.
I hate it here.
Yo, I'm starting every episode. I hate it here. I don't want to be here anymore. Exactly. So like this is what we doing.
You can only, I mean, of course, you know your body well. You can only masturbate but so fucking much. But just say it. Like, you'd like to have a participant. Don't look at me like that, Jay. You'd like to have a participant at some point in your life. Like, stop.
Stop bluffing. We know you got participants on a regular basis. You're just trying to find a permanent one.
Me? I wish I could flip through this goddamn being fun, but like, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? You're not okay.
Oh, you just being crabby about it. Come on, I know that there's some ones that's trying to get up in them buns. Come on, bro.
There is no.
Hey Renee, K Renee, I'm calling you by your whole name, K Renee. Stop. No, I know.
Nobody.
No shot.
Nobody.
Even. Got young lattes out here. That's crazy. Why not? I mean, we gotta bring some people on. Like, why haven't you? I'm gonna have to talk to some of my lesbian friends. I don't have a lot of lesbian friends, but I'm gonna reach out to them and I'm gonna bring them on. And I'll be like, would you have sex with her?
We just get some no label shit going on here.
Oh, label shit? I mean, that's what we doing now? You just giving up on... How you just giving up? I thought you was committed. Like, you got the whole flag in your background. And
I do, and I got a Virgo flag, too. I got a whole bunch of shit going on in here, okay?
Okay. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Be like somebody scared to jump into, like, off the diving board, like, like, can't you swim? I can, but just go ahead and... I don't know.
No, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. We'll figure that out on the show. But I'm happy that we finally got something.
That would be some shit to try to experience dating a guy, to go out with a guy. I haven't been out with a guy in so fucking many years. That would be fucking crazy.
Is it that hard to date a guy?
For me, you know, I can't even say yay, nay. It's a lot of things I feel like won't work in no type of long-term committed relationship with a guy for me. I think my personality, honestly, because I'm a very strong female. And for me to let go of certain... Go ahead.
I'm listening to you. I know. I was putting my finger up to wait till you finish your point.
Okay.
I'm letting you know that when you're ready, I'm ready to jump in. Continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know, so I be feeling like... it would be a lot for me to try to scale back and let a man like, okay, I'm gonna take over this part. This is what I'm gonna do, you know. And I'd be like, but why? But see, I could actually, because, you know, but if I add towards, well, just give it to me, and then I'm taking over, and it's just the personality. It's just a part of my personality, and that's why I think my personality would be hard. Go ahead, Jay.
Can I jump in now? Okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead. You can jump in.
So the only way this becomes not doable is if you're requiring the man that you're dating. When you start choosing men that need to be the alpha, you need to choose a man that is comfortable with letting you be in charge. That is the most important element. See, and the face you're making shows me that, see, that's where your problem lies with you, not the person. Choose somebody that will let you live in the space that you want to live in, but you can't then judge that person because they're not being manly. Because now you've defined in your mind, you've sold yourself that being a man means taking charge. And that's not necessary, because I can still be in charge and let you do your thing.
Yeah, and you know what? Here's the thing, and let me be clear, because I think I may have mentioned this on one of my other shows before. I don't hate men, so let me get.
I never got that from you at all. No.
Like I will never bad talk or say any ill will things as far as, I mean, I used to date men, so you know, like long time ago and stuff. Just of course, attraction shifted more of, you know, I've always felt like I've been on this bisexual fence here. But for me, because I have not been down that road for boys, it's been long, you know, it's been years. So it's kind of like how, you know, people like, you know how to ride a bike, just get back on the bike. I don't know about that bike. I don't know. I don't know if I can actually, you know, ride that bike again. And so
I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. You can, and it's not that hard.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, because women ain't doing that much work anyway. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the guy's time to work.
This is how this is how we about to bring it on, like, Wednesday.
I'm definitely. That's what I'm saying, and I haven't even seen because you dodged me putting you on the spot because you was like I just said, you have to accept a man to play the let him be in. Like if you want to be in charge, why are you concerned with whether he's chilling? He's still being himself. He's still self sufficient. He's still going to do what he's going to do. He just not like my thing is when I'm in relationships, I'm not. If she want to be like we gonna go here. All right, well, let me get my stuff. Let's go. Like I'm not
Cool.
fuck. Like you know what I'm saying. If you want to be in charge, be in charge. But then don't turn around and judge me because well, you need to be saying where we going. No, nigga, because you keep saying where we going. Like if you want me to decide. To decide, nigga, like you know what I'm saying, like you can't
decisive and trying to like put together a plan, and that's like it's still something up here also.
There's something up there. What's up there?
It's a mental disconnect that I have with.
All right, break that down. Mental disconnect and where does all right? So where are the two things that are not connected? What are they?
Oh, Jesus. You know what? We're gonna. I'll have to answer that for you.
See, ladies and gentlemen, this is an example of great interviewing right here. When you got them stopping it on up, yeah. I does this, man. You can't just shoot some shit out there and think I ain't about to pull you up on it. Come on now, y'all know what it is out here. Hey, those are the critical things, though. Those are the critical things you got to answer within yourself for real. Like a lot of times. You will think that it's the other person, but a lot of times it's us because we just don't want to answer or deal with some certain things. Like, you know what I mean? Right. Like you have to be, you gotta find your place and you have to understand that who you are is who you are. And you have to find somebody that's cool with you being who
you are. Exactly.
Yeah. But once that person is cool with it, you gotta love them and appreciate them even more for that. You know, and
I know I'm not. I know for me, I'm not your average female. Like you said, I'm crazy. I'm different. I am all the way. What I say, West Coast chicks, we breathe different. So we are different. Like we're a whole different shift of an energy because of how and just. The coast is different. And I'm just, just to say that in the example of where I come from, a lot of people would basically put it on a very Caucasian level of like, what the fuck you mean you like to camp outside in the fucking dirt? What you mean you boat? You like hiking waterfall? Why? Like, so you ski? We don't fucking ski. We do tubing, so I am so like the night and day. And we'll be like, well, y'all go ahead and sleep in that goddamn cabin. I'm out here with the goddamn nature. Like, give me the lighter. Sleeping bag on the dirt. Like, this bitch crazy. But it's just, again, how I grew up. And then again, how I be trying to bring that difference to like in my relationship. Even to the relationship I had with my ex. We was together for 10 years. This bitch didn't want to camp. She didn't like the outdoors. She was not for that shit. But we worked because we had like a best friend relationship first, as well as then we could laugh at the same shit. We had the same kind of humor. We got each other. But if I was to go on some camp, she'd be like, you the fuck on your own because I'm not going. And I'd be like, well, why not? And see, I need that. I need you to be able to, you got to experience that with me. I got you. Trust me that I got you. I'm not going to let nothing happen to us in the woods or you. I do this. This is what I've been doing. I know how to do this. So me bringing what I want and it doesn't get reciprocated back to me, it's hard as far as to kind of, make that work sometimes. But
so what you're saying is that you're going to set up the media coalition woodsy hike or something, and then you're going to have us stay overnight over a weekend or something? Is that what you're going to do?
No, I will lead us to the grounds in the woods and we can, everybody bring your shit.
I'm not playing. I'm serious. Why you laughing? Set that shit up.
It's ready to go. All we need is we need the bucket lube. That's all we need in the standing.
Bucket lube? Did you say bucket lube?
Yeah, like the little sit-down toilet bucket for camping. We just need.
Oh, I was like, she getting nasty in the woods. Talking about a bucket of lube, like what? Like, you see me? I was like, what you talking about? What are we doing now? Oh, hell to the no!
Get a piece of that wood off the tree, bring it back, and shape it up. Like what the fuck? No,
I can make you a dildo right now. Like what? No. All right, that's crazy.
I'm with you, Jay. I'm gonna close this out because we got shit to do for Wednesday. My kid's running up around on my head because he is sick. So I don't know if he needs me or if he came and stole something like another juice or something like that. Because
that's what kids do.
Yeah, right. And he's like, see, this is the time I like because she be distracted. She doing her shit. She can't stop. She ain't gonna stop me. That's what I'm saying. Got a whole stash in his room. I had to find that one time. He had a bag of cookies. I was like, where's this from?
Yo, kids are amazing. That's all I can say. I want one of my own one day. I gotta find. Yeah, I gotta find somebody young that's willing to get pregnant. So we'll find.
I'm glad I got one. I wanted a boy, and that is a wrap. And that's another fucking thing, Jay. And we're gonna talk about that on the show too. You know what it is? You know why people don't fuck with me? Because my son, he's young. And people that got kids, their children are older. So to look at to try to actually kind of want to be in that position to try to raise up a kid who can't vacation. I can't get flued out when I want to because I got a soon to be second grader. They be like, you can't go.
Hey, Rene, I feel like you've put all of these mental blocks on yourself.
I did?
Yeah, you putting these mental blocks because I've never thought of that one time. And I don't know any person that would care. Like, we gonna find a way because if I can afford to fly you out, I can afford to put this little nigga in some daycare or night care or overnight care. Like, yeah. I'm gonna put him somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like,
okay.
Yeah. Call up his godmama and give her $200. She'll take him for 3 days.
Godmom lives in New York, so that's some other shit.
Cool. Let's drive his ass up there and then fly you out from New York. Man, this is the game plan. Like
JFK, right?
Hell yeah. If I'm lining up them buns and I'm trying to fly you out, I'm gonna find somewhere for that little guy to go. You know what I'm saying? So I can blaze the saddle.
What you need.
Yeah, right. So I can blaze your saddles. That's all. I just want to blaze your saddles. That's all I want to do.
Tell them where they can find you at so that they can follow.
All you have to do is right here is JS1 the Supplier. You could just Google that and you will see everything that ever has to do with me on there. It's not that hard. If you want to follow me on social media, it's JS1 the Supplier. All of my social media accounts have the same exact name. My bank accounts have the same exact name. Everything, I swear to God, anywhere you go. If you work for a corporation that's public facing, just do a search for JS1 the Supplier. My account is probably somewhere in there. So you'll be able to find me. So that way you can rob me blind. I don't have any money. So
Shut up of all set up for failure.
Yeah, right, for real.
Fucking shit out the fucking account.
Yeah, that's it. You can take my little $3.
Every time I see your name, I be feeling like it needs to be said like, in a robotic type way. Like I feel like it don't give it like the full living like JS1 Supplier. Like I feel like that's how it should be said.
It's either people they even adding thes or they taking away the. So it'll be like JS1 the Supplier, or it'll be like JS1 Supplier, or they'll be like J Supplier.
You forgot the THA.
Yeah, you forgot you forgot the one. You know what I'm saying? JS Supplier, JS Supplier. We'll be like,
they just abbreviate your own shit.
All the time.
Yo, they could call you Rene. Or Rene. Put that shit together. At least you getting the breakdown. No, I'm just kidding. All up, though. Y'all know where to find me, okay? I'm _K Rene Show on IG, at TikTok, Rene Show.
He's single.
K Rene show. They know that shit. My camp know. They be like, let's send you somebody, girl. Let's just send her a dog. Also, you can email me at kreneshow@gmail.com. And please subscribe to the page. Go down to the bottom. I don't got my little red bell no more. We got rid of that shit too. So you know where it is. Subscribe. Remember I used to ring the little bell? You were like, is that an ornament?
Yeah.
It's gone.
We can get you a digital version or something.
I do. I have a little thing when I do like the little editing on the videos. I put the little notification from the subscribe thing with YouTube. Yeah, I got that. So, and don't forget, join us Wednesday on Instagram, please, because we about to get some motherfucking dates.
Yeah, I'm trying to get married off of this. So, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm telling you. I told my cousin.
Moving with intention.
Yeah, I told my cousin, I was like, look, this year I'm crashing into motherfuckers at the bike parties. Just
start a conversation. You don't have to cause an accident. Like, just say hi.
You know, it's the Virgo thing. We gotta be dramatic. I got the first aid kit and shit. Like, are you okay? Let me see your knee. Really? You're like, you the one that got me out here. We gotta go to the hospital and shit. You got any peroxide in that first aid kit? Knocking people off the bike. You can't ride. Nah, it's not gonna work out. I know it's not. No, this shit about to work. Yes, I'm amped. I'm ready to go.
Yo, you are on 20,000 and I love it. Like, I just can't wait. Let's do it. I needed and I feel like that's what I needed. I needed a female companion to help me navigate these complicated world of female stuffs.
Yes.
So, like, yeah, we're going to talk about it Wednesday. I have mad questions already because I went on a date last night and I don't know what to do. You ever been on a first date and after the first date, you don't know what to do after that? Like, this was weird. I don't know what to do after this.
Depending on the first date of where the first date was.
All right, so technically it wasn't a first date.
Okay.
It was like 3 years from the first date.
Got it.
So it was like we went out a couple of times some years ago. Okay. She ghosted me. She ghosted the shit out of me. And then she popped up recently. We went out on some casual.
Okay.
And then I invited her out yesterday to go to the movies.
Okay.
So we went to the movies. Everything was cool. Like, everything's smooth. But, like, there was no kissing. There's no real... I mean, it was like a half hug. So you kind of don't know... Huh?
It wasn't no church hug, was it?
I don't know.
That's how they come in from the side.
It was that. It was definitely that. So I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. But she know that I ain't about no hangout homie shit. I'm like, she know. So I'm like, where do you go from here? Like,
okay, and that's another thing. So
should I just send her my dick pic now, or
not yet?
No. Okay, all right, cool.
We got to get at least 3 good ones in. 3 good, not dick pics, but 3 good dates. You know, 3 good ones. So that's 1. Did y'all go see Morbius?
No, we saw Ambulance.
Okay. I kind of am interested in that one, Ambulance. But I'd like to see Morbius first.
I saw Morbius. If you would like to go again, I will go with you. That's no problem.
Is it dope? Well, obviously it is because you're going again.
No, I'm just going because you wanted to go. And I'm assuming you didn't want to go alone. So I'm like, yo, that's what's up. I'm just
I'll be that one and I'll be that one. I'll be the one corner top seat at the top. Be like, yep, it's my day.
We gonna be sitting all the way in the back.
No, I'm just saying I like the top row, you know.
Oh, I'm about to say, that sound like we about to have sex. I was like, for real, that's what we doing? Already? It's first date. Like, we just going, it's not even, I wasn't even thinking it was a date, but now it's, man, this just escalated quickly. Like, I really thought it was just hanging out. Now I'm about to get a hand job and maybe we gonna ride. Oh, this is great. Shit, let me get these tickets now. What day did you go?
Great.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah, but yeah, we gotta talk about it Wednesday. Believe me, I got a boatload of questions. We'll come down to that, and I be in these situations where I end up going out with somebody, and I'll be like, I don't know if this is a date or not.
Well, you know what? That's the thing. You gotta present it as a date.
Okay, so how do you? That's the last question. How do you present it as a date?
listen, I would like to take you out to show you a good time tonight, whatever the fact is. See, that right there already sparked off. This ain't no motherfucking friendship shit.
I have a story for that, just for that. And we'll start the live off with me telling you the story come Wednesday. Tap in. It's about to be lit. I'm gonna have you dying laughing, I swear to God. Swear to God. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I got the craziest dating stories that I never tell. Mm-hmm. So going on live telling this, therapeutic for me. Can't wait. Let's do this. Like, I will tell you every dating story ever. The only thing I avoid is like once we get into a relationship, I gotta lock it down. But outside of that, all of you motherfuckers is going on blast.
Yes, and I got an ultimate date story for you too. As far as when I used to deal with the little, not the little. I'm not even going to do that. The guys before the shift actually changed for the shift. Yes, the shift.
Such terminology.
Yes, so we will exchange these stories because you're gonna be like, "What in the actual fuck?" But
I'm gonna change the names. I'm gonna change the names to protect the innocent. But outside of that, like we put
definitely yes, yeah. I don't want nobody coming back to find me and I get shot. Like we're not doing that.
Oh no, like come on now, let's not do that.
No, please don't. But thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
I appreciate you being here. I really, really do. Yes. Now we got a whole nother movement, so we about to see each other again on Wednesday. Work this shit out.
Yeah, we got to get unsingle out here. You know what I'm saying? We got to make this work.
I'm about to put a flyer together. Oh my God, it's gonna be.
No, you cannot put the flyer together. Your flyers are trash. I love you, but your flyers are trash. I'm gonna work on something. Don't even chill back.
The coffee lady told me I'm gonna put the pizzazz on it. I was like, okay, we'll put the pizzazz in it, bitch. Make this coffee right.
Get Canva, then you can put some pizzazz on it.
I have Canva.
With those crappy flyers you be making, gee.
I have this Adobe production thing that I got. You see, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Leave that Adobe shit alone.
All right.
They be tapping. I like you.
I like you too. I'll let you later. Or actually, did you want me to stay on after you close, or did you want me to get the hell out of here?
I'm gonna go check on the son. But we got each other's number, so we gonna talk.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Okay. Most definitely. All right, you enjoy your afternoon. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah. The Rene peoples, y'all stay locked.
Yeah. Lock in. Love y'all. Talk to you later.
Peace.
Peace.